This one's kind of it's going to be a lot more campy than anything. We're not going to be doing too much aggression on defense. Smoke and mute, which is a much more, it's a really good defense because they stop the pursuers and like to stun them. They're mostly going to be I'm mostly going to leave the pursuers open to stuns, which is what I liked. I plan on having me a more aggressive defensive person. And here I thought it was just kind of funny that I morphed the person standing all the way over there. I realized it wasn't a good group, and I see them moving over here. On top of that, they're the ones I'm talking to, so I was like, hey, I might as well be with them. I was like, oh, my person got up and left, and she's like, oh, okay, I'll sit next to you. And I'm like, alright. So, I wanted to hide close to them so that at least if one of us dies, the other ones can either pick up the stun or we'll know who they are, which we find out here. And I try to lead them away to leave them open for her to hit them, which she does, which I'm happy to hear. I ran over there. Yes, we're stun locking. Yep, even we do it. The way stun locking works, I don't know if you guys know. Basically, Trim hits this person right here on the ground. It'd be my job to sit over here and just mash B. And right here, I just want to stop for a sec. I already have my escape route planned out in my head already, where I was going to go up to the point right here. Try to have if you're gonna escape, you think they're behind you or something, try to have your route planned, your final destination where you want to go planned. I mean, even if it's just to another one of your teammates who's in a group, at least have a plan in mind. Another thing to pause, if you ever need to get in a group and you want to do it nonchalant without drawing attention to you, just press B, you'll move them aside like I did. But what I was talking about over there is the person stuns them, they don't stand over them. If you stun someone, don't stand over them. Another thing, I hear the whispers here. Sorry I keep having to go away from it. I thought it was this guy, but it wasn't. Instead it's this prowler who's walking over to me, which I was kind of suspicious about, but now I definitely know it's him. So he gets a nice karate chop to the back, or whatever you call that, and here I again get stabbed for running out in the middle. Well, not really again, but I deserve to get stabbed for running out in the middle. And he even had Templar on. But what they do is they stun somebody, and then it requires two people. The other person stands over them, they mash B, and then they stun them. That's what a stun lock is. I don't know if you didn't know or did know, but now you do know. And here is nothing too crazy is going to happen for a while. It's mostly going to be us just watching Classy try to escape from Pursuer on this map. Which it really isn't too easy on this map. This map's really wide and open. You really have to go for chase breakers, which are in the middle. So the best thing is just cut across the middle in this map, which again is arguable because it leaves you wide open because you're in the middle of the map. I really hate going in the middle of the map. I try to find either flat places and corners. Those are the best ones I like. Ones that are far away from rooftops because people like to air dive, or they'll use not really a corner trick, but the corner trick will apply to them when they're up top on air. They'll use the edge of the roof as kind of a corner, and they'll do it that way, or they'll just sit there and just mark targets. You'll kill somebody. They'll have a teammate come up and you'll stun them, and then they will commando lunge off the roof to kill you. And I've seen some seriously weird lunges. I've seen one that came off of a roof, through a chase breaker, through another roof to kill me, and that was quite impressive. I had to give it to the guy. And Kazi said he entered another chase, and he's just a magnet for chasing. We told him to run in here, said, hey, we'll stun the pursuer, and he runs right through. He runs right through. We could have helped him, but he's gonna end up dying over here. He tried. He said, I think I get the stun off, and no, not quite. And we both know that we're next. So Trim took up a position by the door, said, hey, just tell me when someone's coming, I'll punch him. Which I'm not a big fan of because sometimes they will counter it. They will, you'll go to punch and then all of a sudden you'll be flipped over their back. I tried to save her. I tried, but it just wasn't happening. Here, it's my own damn fault for dying. I muted him, but you can't hit targets that are, you can't stun targets that are on ledges. Which is just carelessness on my part. I should have waited till I was down there in a flat area where I could have at least got where he couldn't have gone up on a ledge like that or something. Yeah, if you get muted, just try to run up on a ledge. They're just getting on uneven ground. They can't hit you. And it looks like nothing too interesting is going to happen for the rest of the game. I'm mostly just going to sit here talking to a clone of myself. Yeah, so, I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
You have finished first.